Come on, Yugi, believe in the heart of the cards.
Hmm.
So, you don't see the man you're looking for, and you quickly realize it's because it's not a dinner party you're at, it's a dinner. So the only people around are waitstaff and royal servants and different people who live in this castle. The only guests are you.
Okay, would the picture on the thing, would it show a picture of the nobleman that does it have his face on it, the requesting
Yes.
of help?
Uh,
Okay,
it does have Lord Aegis's face. He is not here yet, but
Okay.
you see two girls who appeared to be the slightly older versions of his daughters that were pictured. They look to be about 10 and 12.
Perfect. Cal kind of saunters up. Well, hello.
Hello.
How are you two both doing today? You having a good time at the what is this? A ball? A dinner?
It's just a dinner.
Oh, okay. Tell me about your father. What's his? I on the tip of my tongue. I haven't been here a lot.
Are you
Is
asking
the man in
about...
the gray streak in his beard?
Yes. Papa. He is preparing someone.
Oh, I see. And your brother, what is he doing?
At that, they both kind of glance to either side. And the older one kind of leans into you. How do you know about him?
I kneel down. To tell you both the truth, I'm with a party of adventurers, and we're going to go on a crazy quest. But I need you to keep that a secret, okay?
They kind of look to each other and nod.
That's pretty fucking awesome. Pretty awesome, right?
Fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, sick. Don't say that to anybody else. Listen, so your brother, what's going on with him?
The older one kind of quickly points out Astanoth to her younger sister and says, "Here, go ask that one about your book." And the younger one runs off to you, Astanoth.
Well, hello there. How are you?
Reading a book about princesses and dragons, and you look like a dragon princess. Can you help me understand?
Of course I can. Can I see your book?
She kind of brings you off to a corner where she opens the book and starts asking you a million questions.
Is there like a chair there? I can
Yeah.
sit the kid on my lap and we can read the book together.
Yeah, for sure. Going back to you, Cal, the older one looks to you and says, "Papa and Father don't know about this, but I've overheard them talking, and they're worried that he's cursed."
Okay, what are we talking like bad luck? Like, oh man, he broke a mirror, or what kind of curse are we talking about here?
Well, my papa and my father were wanting an heir, and neither, this is before me and my sister were born. It was unsure if they would ever get one, and then they found a young child on their doorstep, and everything was great until, well, you'll see when he gets down here.
Okay, is your brother coming in with your dad?
Yes.
Awesome. Cal kind of holds out his hand. You ever heard of a high five?
She looks at you with a dead face and gives you a high five.
Sick. Okay. Where I come from, that's a promise. You won't tell anyone that we've spoken about this. Deal? I mean, you're keeping it a secret to begin with, but just make sure that no one else knows a party of adventurers is here. We gotta keep that on the down low.
My papa was asking for a party of adventurers. Why should he not know that you were here?
We kind of want to see how things play out.
I mean, he knows you're here, obviously.
I'm gonna lean over and say, they told us earlier they were expecting us. As I sip my champagne.
Jeez, Cal like fucking jumps. Jesus fuck, when did you get here? I mean, hold on,
should
kid.
pay us 100 gold.
Oh my god, what the fuck? It's just sorry about that. Right. Well, I just don't want to be noticed until we need to be. Is that fair to say?
I mean, you kind of stand out. No offense, but
Why
everyone
do I
else
stand
here,
out?
everyone else in this room lives here. We all
I mean,
know each other.
do I at least look nice? Is this like a nice outfit?
You look fine.
Oh, thank you.
Are you getting validation
Anyways.
from a 10-year-old girl about your outfit?
Are you calling? Are you? I mean, I just. Oh
Mhm.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, let's just meet their parents. And
I'm just sitting down,
All right.
drinking champagne casually at this point.
As
All right.
you
Cal
all
goes
are
over to
kind of,
stand next to Dev.
as you all kind of finish this conversation, some doors at the end of this room open, and out steps Lord Aedris and the elven man in the picture.
Lord
Well, you know what I'm
Aedris,
gonna ask.
From OC.
Are they hot?
Both of them are very attractive.
Let's go.
One,
Go on.
the Lord Aedris, the man with the gray streak in his beard, gives off very much daddy energy.
Nice. All right.
And his partner
Listening?
gives off very much the hot priest type energy.
What?
Okay. Is this the person from the picture, or is this the family portrait that we saw, or
They
is
are
this a
the
different
same
person?
person from the picture? Yes.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you. Yes, had to know.
They come in, and they kind of take their place at the table, and Lord Aedris says, "Please, everyone, sit down."
Wait, how many people are in this room, and how big is this table?
The table can seat about 12 people.
Oh,
6
of
us,
course.
And those two, and then the
Cal
others.
Cal takes a middle seat.
All right.
No, tell the little girl that we'll answer the rest of her questions after dinner. Like,
She kind of nods.
lift her
"Okay."
off my lap.
She says,
Well, Cal
"Okay."
doesn't sit down
to,
until the host does, of course.
I'm
Uh,
gonna take
go
a seat
ahead,
next to
Altar.
Lord. I'm gonna take a seat next to Lord Idris.
All right.
I'll sit next to the altar.
And as I do it, though, I roll up my cloak
Uh-huh.
and huck it over my shoulder.
All right.
All
So
right, Cal goes
rest
and sits next
behind
to
on my chair.
Alatar since they're gonna all sit up there. No,
Alright.
actually, Cal is going. Where's the sun sitting?
The sun has not arrived yet.
So
Cal
that's
is
10
going
seats.
to. Cal's going to hang back until he sees where the sun is going to sit.
We'll sit next to the little girls.
All right.
I'm just gonna sit somewhere where I
Lord-
can make a ton of eye contact or try.
Lord Aedris takes one head of the table, and his partner takes the other.
I'm gonna sit near the nearest partner.
All right.
And I'll sit next to them.
After about a minute or two, almost without making much noise, almost as if they're trying to hide, you see a purple tiefling walk into the room and very quietly just take a seat next to his father, the elven man.
Are they hot?
Cal tries to sit as close as possible to the tiefling.
The tiefling seems to be about 16, 17.
No.
Okay.
No.
And they seem to have messy hair, ram-like horns, and they are nervously playing with the end of their tail.
What
You hear
color are the
that?
other tieflings, by the way? Are they like the classic red or?
There are no other tieflings in this room.
Oh, I thought the Lord was one.
Nope.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You hear that? That's the ye old stockade if you try to hit on the sun. So,
That is a child.
Trials.
yes. Leave them alone. Cal sits next to them.
It's a child.
So, well, David, it's been a while. It's been a while. Hope you've been well. Hope you've also been well. I point to their partner, or most of their partner.
Yes, their partner's name is is Darius. And Lord A just says, yes, me and Darius have been well. Mirren, correct?
Yes. Aaron of House Jerusalem.
And Aaron, I did not realize you two were adventurers.
It's a new development.
I see. I hope it's going well.
It has been.
It's a mixed bag, but we make do.
Well, straight to business, I think would be best. We want our son, Eltorin, to go Saint Ilaro University in Dawnhaven.
What was the kid's name again?
Eltorin. I'll write it in chat.
So St. Eltorin University in
Saint Ilaro University in Dawnhaven.
Cal kind of leans over to Eltorin. While he's there, he just kind of whispers like, "Man, these things are always so boring, aren't they?"
He kind of looks to you very quickly and just kind of nods.
Yeah. Let me ask you, just as a question, just while your dad's talking or whatever, why would he need to hire a band of adventurers to take you somewhere? Why not just hire a town guard or something like that, someone who's paid to take you there?
He says I need protection.
Is it because the town guards refuse to protect you?
No, they've been nothing but kind.
Okay. All
I
right.
feel like it's like I'm listening to like Cal. It's like, dude, they're literally about to explain the job to us. What?
I'm just getting it right from the source. Do you guys mind? I'm like literally whispering.
I'll leave you be then.
That's crazy. Well, anyways, I'm Cal. Cal kind of like puts his hand out.
He kind of nods and says, "My name's Eltorin," but he doesn't take your hand.
That's odd. Very strange. And then Cal kind of looks to the whatever, the Lord or something, I guess.
Lord Aedris.
No, I know. Cal's just being disrespectful.
Okay.
Weird.
Cal? Of all people?
Lord Aedris says, Eltorin has shown some promise in the arcane arts, and Saint Ilaro is the best place for him to study.
Hey, real quick, little OOC, right quick. Is that the same place that people with the carriage got stuck up on the tree? Is that where they were going?
No, they were trying to get to Zoria.
Oh, so they were going to say, okay.
Well, we'd have to hunt those carriage people down.
They're trying to go to the city that we're currently at.
Yeah.
Me and Altor, we've got to find them.
Do we know where Dawnhaven is? Is that
it is in Kashodo.
Okay.
Which is the kingdom north of here.
Okay.
I would just like to note that Dev is not saying anything, but they are very much ripping their, let's say there's like silverware or something on the table for dinner, to the point that their knuckles are white and they're like visibly biting their tongue. But that's all for now.
I'm gonna
Cal is
like
just like Cal looks at Dev.
sneakily like put my hand on Dev's leg and like look at them concernedly.
Cal looks to Dev and then to Mir and Alatar and just mouths, "What the fuck?"
Mirren kind of ignores all
Sighs.
this and just looks to like the two like lords and it's like, so the arcane arts, I can teach him, but I guess we all know what kind of happened with me teaching people.
They kind of laugh. It's like, ah, yes. Not everyone is fit to be a teacher.
Well, I sort of take offense to that, but
So,
anyway.
Lord, oh god, I'm so sorry. What was your name again?
Aedris.
Yeah, Adris. Listen, about you and you said his name was Darius?
Yes.
And Cal's kind of like sloshing around, obviously exaggerating. He's not actually drunk, but he kind of takes a sip and he's like, "So is this like an open thing or?"
You see them both kind of rear back in shock and just like,
Are you trying to get us kicked out? What the fuck are you doing?
Darius looks to you, Cal, and says, I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
The job. Is this an open thing or have we got it?
Oh, yes, you have the
Job.
You have the job, of course.
Perfect. So as long as we don't have any competition in the room. I wanted to ask you, El Toro here. God, I hope that's his name.
You see him kind of, you see the Dean kid kind of just hunch his shoulders up just slightly higher.
Is he a sorcerer? Wild magic?
He is unsure of what he is at the moment.
Ah, I see.
He's shown promise.
How long have these magic powers been manifesting?
They both kind of look to him, and he kind of quietly clears his throat and says, I've shown them since I was a child.
Okay. Have you always, and no offense, but have you always had trouble controlling them? Or have they grown more powerful?
I never had any problems controlling them. I know what I can do with them, and if only they would give me a chance. And as he's talking, he's getting more and more agitated, and you see Darius give him a look, like a very much pointed look, and he kind of shrinks back
Cal,
into his seat and
before
says,
before that can even finish, Cal like looks at Darius and just like daggers, just absolute anger, and then puts his hand on El Toro's shoulder. Please finish.
My name is Eltorin.
Eltorin,
you.
whatever. Please finish.
It's nothing. I just need to go to the university.
Right, right. How much is this job paying?
100 gold a person.
Cal kind of sighs and like leans back in his chair and just kind of clasps his hands and stops. He's very much so aggravated, but he's gonna let the others take over before he says some shit that gets us thrown out of this castle.
Altar has some questions for Lord Adris.
It just looks at you. Yes?
I start to pull my cape back over my chair and ask him if he likes my cape.
Kind of looks at you and says, yes, it's very fashionable.
I bought it just for this party.
Well, I'm honored that I'm seeing its unveiling.
Would you like to wear it?
Alatar.
I'm good, thank you.
Oh.
I don't think it goes with the outfit that I have, but thank you.
Okay. So just if you had to if you were having a really hard time, how would you launder money?
No.
Oh
No.
my god.
I'm gonna interject that by not accidentally whispering and giggling with the little girl and saying, "I'm a pretty princess," and just
And
kind of try to like
she
walk right by
starts
that.
she starts giggling as well, and you see Lord A just kind of turn and kind of laugh with her second say, "I'm sorry, what was that?"
Oh,
To you,
I'm gonna
Um,
turn to
nothing.
Aegis here and
nothing. I guess
ask.
my last question
Okay.
is: my friend outside at the gate said we need an invite to the Crucible. How do we do that? How do we get one?
you sure that's what you want? It's a suicide mission.
I, I, I've heard of worse times.
Oh,
Al looks around. What are we? Some kind of suicide squad?
I feel like you're referencing something from your world that we're just not understanding.
I think the rest of us just look at each other like, what is Cal talking about?
Oh my god. No. And then Cal is like, oh man, you guys don't get it. All right. And just sips his wine again.
While everyone's like busy talking, I'm gonna like look at Dev and be like, "Are you okay?"
I'm ignoring that for now and turning to Aegis and asking, so, for your son, after his education is completed, he would be returning home, no?
Yes, he is the heir to our seat of power.
Interesting.
I hope by then he has more control over his powers, but that's what he's going to school for.
Can
Idris
I ask
and
you something? No, Mirren, please. By all means, go ahead first.
Idris, Darius, I cannot help but notice that your son isn't in any of these pictures. And I certainly have not seen him when he was younger at any of the balls that the Void family had, like, hosted. I've only seen your two daughters when they were just babies.
Yes, he never was interested in going to those parties ever.
Hmm.
As for why he's not in the portraits, that's a more complicated answer.
How so?
I'm sure we have all evening to understand.
Yeah. Like, why would you hire random adventurers on a board for a town 100 miles away instead of, as being the seat of power, as you call it in a town, not hiring someone from said town to take your son there?
Make an insight check for me.
Oh, Cal does not deal well with the monarchy. Or whatever the fuck this is.
I'm interested to
Ooh,
hear
I mean,
this
that's
they are
response
rough.
about the
nobles, so
portraits.
I think they're trying to avoid, like, you know, like neighboring cities, thinking that they're weak. So by hiring adventurers from other kingdoms, they can try to avoid, like, it's a loophole of sorts. It's like, so no neighboring like kingdoms know that their heir is literally going to another country to try and assassinate them.
is anyone else going to make an insight check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do
I'll
it.
make one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Is what I said rude? Uh-oh. Oh, that's rough. Alatar's like, damn, that's crazy.
That's
Damn.
not par for the course for Alatar there.
Cal, Mirren, Alatar, and Aaron, you don't notice this. Dev and Asnath, however, you notice when a a Aegis says this next bit, he's definitely there's some hostility in his voice. He says, "I don't know. Dare, Dare, Darius, dear, why isn't our son in these portraits? Darius clears his throat and continues eating and says, like I've explained before, honey. If our son suddenly changed his appearance from when he was a boy until now, it shows a loss of control, which makes us vulnerable.
If you'll excuse me, I've lost my appetite. Kyle kind of like throws down a napkin, of course, before eating anything, and just
Mhm.
walks out.
I'm gonna ask, change of appearance?
When Eltorin was a boy, he was the spitting image of his father. He nods to Aedris. He was a quiet, well-mannered boy. Then he got lost in the woods and returned like this. And he has been unable to tell us why.
Can I do something while I walked away?
Sure.
So that was really an act. Once Cal is out of the dining hall, he's going to look around to see if he can find a way to get deeper into the castle. He's looking for a room, and what he's looking for specifically is the young boy's room.
Make a perception check.
Please, God. God's. Oh, God. Yes! Oh my God!
You are able to find a hallway that leads deeper into the castle. However, you also see that there are a couple servants trailing after you.
I turn around to the servants. Can I help you? Is there something you can do for me?
We've been told to not leave our guests unattended.
Oh, perfect, perfect. How much do you make in a year?
I'm afraid that's not up for discussion.
Not even if someone were to say double it for you to leave me the hell alone?
I'm afraid we won't be doing that.
All right, but I got my eye on you. And Cal, continues walking, looking for the young boy's room.
Alright, you continue wandering the castle. Going back to the dinner.
I'm gonna ask, is the change of appearance an issue?
I mean, any change of appearance would be. It would be the same if he went from a human to a dwarf, or from a halfling to a half-orc.
Mm-hmm.
Any noticeable change as drastic as this is something that we need to keep under wraps as much as possible.
Hmm. There is
Nobility.
That
I've
explains
lost my
the
appetite as well.
out-of-state contract.
Listen, listen. We came all this way to help your son, and we've traveled quite a long and difficult road. Do you think it might not? I don't think it would trouble you to up our pay a bit more for this.
Can you remind me how much the job is for
100 gold
again?
each.
100
Yeah.
gold each? They look to each other, and Lord A just says, "I'll double it."
What do you guys think?
Sounds like a plan.
I'll
Contract
take that as long as you also forget that I was here.
I'm gonna say
Well,
it's not up to me,
Consider it done.
and I'm following after Cal. I'm walking out.
Alright. As you walk out, the rest of you who are still in the room, you see Eltorin kind of quickly finish his goblet of his drink and set it down and turn to Darius and say, "May I be excused as well, father?" Father. Darius nods, and Eltorin quickly kind of scoots his chair back and walks out, following Dev.
Okay. So are the servants still following me?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to turn around. Have I found his room yet? Have I found any sort of chamber? Anything?
I mean, you've passed by many rooms, sir.
All right. Listen.
You haven't told us what you're trying to find.
So the young master, the one that we're taking,
Yes.
they're not being forthright with us. We're the adventurers taking this job, and we need to know what's going on there.
You're protecting him as he's sent off to school.
Don't be coy with me. You know exactly what I mean. What's going on with the prince? Why is he in none of the portraits? Why did his appearance suddenly change? You have to know more than that.
The kind of smaller of the two servants, there's two of them, says, kind of puts his hands up and says, "I'm sorry. All we know is he got lost in the woods when he was younger, came back looking like he does now, and ever since that day, he's had an affinity for the arcane, but he won't tell anyone how it works."
Which forest? Because we came in from the cattle gate, and we were very far away from any forest, and I've only seen farm fields around here, so which forest? Did you cut down this forest?
It was in the Bear Forest, to the west of Zoria.
And how did you find him? Did he wander back out, or did your king, whatever it is, send men in to find him?
He sent some men in, and when they returned, that was what he looked like.
No, I suppose it would be easier just to ask him. Do you guys know where the bathroom is?
They kind of lead you the opposite way you were going, down a few halls, and there's a bathroom there.
Sick. Is there anyone in the bathroom with me? Oh, before I go in, one question to the servants. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Dragon spice is still illegal, right?
Yes, of course. It's a
Okay.
dangerous substance.
Fantastic. Is there anyone in the bathroom with me?
When you go in, one servant does follow you inside.
All right. Cool. Cool.
Cutting back to Dev, as you kind of walk away, after you kind of turn the corner, you feel a tug on your sleeve as the voice of Eltorin says, "Excuse me."
I'll sigh and turn around. Of course. I'm leaning down, of course. I assume he's shorter than me?
He's about the same height, if not a little bit taller.
Okay.
Can you keep a secret, secret?
Of course.
He kind of looks around to make sure no one's listening in. I'm not going to the school that my father is sending me to.
Where are you going?
I haven't figured it out yet. All I know is that once we cross the border into Kashoto, I will no longer be Eltorin, son of Lord Aedris.
And he has told you that?
No, it's my own plan. He has no knowledge. I'm tired of living in my father's shadow. my
see.
sisters can rule this city. Gods know they know it better than I do.
I will support you in this 100%. But this is something we should probably keep between us for a time being.
Of course. I'm assuming you'll let the rest of your group know after we set out.
After we leave, so I won't hear any objections, of course.
Of course. Thank you for doing this.
I'm just gonna nod knowingly.
Oh, and also you'll still receive your payment of course.
If it meant helping you, I would accept no other payment at all.
He'll smile, nod, and then
Give him a little shoulder pat.
Miriam feels a chill in his spine.
he'll cut across the hall to kind of a wall where there's a row of paintings, and he'll pull on one of the candlesticks lining the wall, and a secret door will open, and he'll kind of quickly duck into that and close it behind him.
Cowell's never gonna find it.
Son of a bitch!
God damn it!
It's like that. It's like the Key and Peele skit where the substitute teacher where he fucking breaks the board over his
Yeah.
neck. Son of a bitch. So Cal is going to kind of like shimmy around and try to leave the bathroom without the servant noticing.
Okay, so the layout of this bathroom is I'm gonna draw it kind of in one of the empty areas of this map just so you can kind of see. So layout of this bathroom is kind of like this. So there is a the door is here,
Mhm.
and there is kind of a stall here, and then a kind of sink area here, and the servant is
Advanced plumbing for back in the
standing.
day.
Servant is standing right here.
Hmm.
Gotta roll like a natural 20 on stealth.
The door to the stall is like here ish.
I'm wondering how good my chances are to knock this man unconscious.
Oh,
Without alerting the other servant.
Yeah.
Okay.
If only you had an
Hmm.
8-foot cloak.
Cal
If only.
actually has an idea. He while he's in the stall, he takes the dragon spice and he puts it in the cuff, the tighter cuff around the edge of his hand.
No. Oh no.
And he kind of puts it in there to where it'll be easy access if he like tilts his wrist forward. And he goes, "Well, thank you so much. I know you didn't hear anything on the toilet, but don't worry about it. Let's keep going."
He says, sir, aren't you going to wash your hands before returning to the meal?
What do I look like, a peasant? My piss is golden. And I walk out of the bathroom.
no.
Alright. He'll follow you.
My piss is golden.
And I so I want to walk in between the servants until we reach a point area where guards are at.
And you do find, are you kind of wandering aimlessly, or are you trying to go deeper into the castle,
I'm
or
trying to-
kind of more?
I'm trying to go more to the front.
Alright. After a few minutes, you make your way to a part that seems to be more heavily guarded. There are two
And-
guards stationed outside.
And I'm in a gaggle of servants.
You're in a group of two, sir.
I want to say, "Hey, could you lead me to the exit, please?"
They kind of look at each other and say, I'm sorry, sir, but isn't the rest of your group still here? Are you sure you want to leave?
No, just take me to like the front area. I'm not asking to leave the castle. I just want to get back to the front area. The
Oh,
coat
of
check.
course. They kind of start leading you that way.
And as we're passing the guard, before we get to him, I want to flip my wrist open and drop the dragon spice on the ground and go, "Excuse me, you dropped this." Oh my god, is that dragon spice?
I think you gotta roll sleight of hand.
Is that what you were trying to sell me in the bathroom?
No.
Okay, I need you to make a deception check.
Oh fuck. Let me see what my deception is. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Yes! 13, not bad.
One of the guards looks at you, looks at the dragon spice. Turns to the servant and says, "Lewis, is what he was saying true?"
Holy shit, his name
Lewis.
is fucking Lewis.
No, it's not.
You're going to believe him over a noble.
Lewis, who you now know his name of, looks at you and says, "This is my brother, so yes."
The guard?
Yes, this is Clark, my brother.
Lewis and Clark.
Listen, Clark. I'm going to avoid your drug-dealing brother and you, a guard that should know better, and I am going to make sure that we forget that this didn't happen between I and the Lord. As it happens, me and Lord... I am Lord Silas Poopy, and I will not be attacked in such a manner. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but here's 10 gold each to forget about this.
They look at the gold, look at each other, and start laughing.
What? Laughing about what?
Do
you guys
you
want?
have more money than us?
Did you guys?
I
Did
think
you
he
guys?
makes more than
Did you
we
guys
do.
want? Did you guys want to do some? Because like you're not supposed to try and sell that to me. You know that's like bad or something.
Clark will pocket the dragon spice and say, "You'd best run back to the dinner."
Okay, but like when I'm like fighting God or whatever, and I'm like a super adventurer, just remember this, Clark.
He laughs, says,
Please marry a woman named Sacagawea. As I say, as I make my way back to the dinner. God damn it. Do I pass Dev?
No, they're in a different part of the castle.
Cool. Okay.
Like, they just went down a different hallway than you.
Okay, so I'm looking at coat check, right?
You were, but now they're leading you back to the dinner.
Oh, god damn it. Cal kind of sits down. Just kind of whatever.
Alright, before you get back, let's go to what everyone else was doing after Dev and Eltorin left.
I would say that I'm like just conversing with Lord Adris and Darius. It's like,
Mhm.
so we'll be leaving like pretty soon, right? Like literally just like next morning.
Yes, you'll be leaving tomorrow morning.
Payment up front?
No, our son will have payment for you, and you will receive it when you reach, Dawn Haven.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alatar, when they're kind of done talking, asks Lord Adrish if he's very experienced or knows anybody experienced in the arcane arts.
I know a few. What sort of questions did you have?
Do you know of anybody familiar with perhaps flying or levitation?
I have a few names in mind. One is actually in Dawnhaven, where you all will be arriving to.
Who might that be?
You got a raid real quick? I'm gonna step away for just a quick second. Hello, Ping. So thank you for doing that. Shout out for them as well. Playing Minecraft. How was your stream, Angel? We are doing some D&D right now. We are getting into it. Just for everyone coming in, just to give you a general idea, we're about to go on a quest. Hi. Again, hope Minecraft went well. But yeah, we're doing a quest right now to essentially bring this teenage boy into a basically to college through a war-torn land. It's kind of the general idea, but there's some nuances there. But yeah, I figured you had to go to work. That's your usual time, huh? But Pinks, I hope you have an amazing day at work, and I'm glad that you had a good stream, and thank you for bringing your homies over. But again, yeah, for everyone who's watching along, we'll be chatting a lot in the actual Twitch chat. So by all means, feel free to ask questions.
When we arrived to Dawnhaven.
Of course.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at Adris and be like, so have you heard any rumors about my family?
I've heard some.
What have you heard?
Your uncle's in power now, isn't he?
He is, unfortunately.
Yes. What a shame.
Have you heard anything of my mother?
I thought she perished.
Yeah. Thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
He kind of nods and says, I'm terribly sorry.
It's fine. Such as
Has Cal
nobility.
And is Cal back at the dinner? Is he hearing any of this?
You're not back yet.
Okay.
Like, but I'm there, so
Yeah.
I over here. Like, I already know all this information. It's like
Yeah.
I just nod my head.
It's also a shame what's happened to Clan Void.
Sens are gaining power. River Song is basically an empty house. It's just self-governing now. I know the boys have everything handled, but I don't know. River Song might end up being invaded. There's no one really there to stop it.
You haven't heard.
Heard what?
Give me 1 second. I gotta double check something. Aaron, what house were you from?
Pregast.
Yes. Double checking something. Clan Void has been disbanded. It is now Clan Tree Gas.
Mm.
Rama.
They were lower from even House Olmok.
Yes, that is how it used to be.
I'm sure my uncle is up to his tricks again.
Even the Sens.
It's-
What are they back?
It's more than that. We've heard he has eyes to take over the entire kingdom.
He would.
But of course, these are only rumors.
So there's a chance that Iberin and Clanboy is still a functioning house.
A
Can't
chance.
believe I don't think that Iota let this happen.
Interesting.
Again, you're gonna forget that I was here, correct?
Of course.
Thank you.
Aaron, let me pull you aside real quick.
Absolutely.
I'll say
After
as
this-
you're being pulled aside is when Cal joins back with the rest of the room.
So, after this dinner tonight, we're gonna slip out and we're gonna meet my sibling, Rue. We'll do something about people tracking us.
Good.
That's
I can't have my uncle finding me.
I'm afraid the sands might end up catching with me as well. Those mages
Yeah.
that came after us, it's not a good look.
No, it's not good at all.
Cal saunters in because he remembered what he was told and wanders up to Lord Astrid, is it?
Adrian.
Adris.
Adris. Lord Adris, is it, I presume?
Yes.
You say that your boy was normal when he was a boy, of course. How
Dev
come I
suddenly
see no
gets a
pictures of
strange
him?
chill. Normal. When you're not tiefling? Spidey senses are
see-
going off.
Most people in my world take pictures of their children when they're little and look normal according to you. But I don't see a picture of him at all anywhere. Secondly, I was told that you found him on a doorstep
You did?
and that he wasn't from here. So here's what I propose. I don't care if the other people in my party know, but I need to know what we're getting into because tieflings are only made in 3 ways, and you and I both know what those ways are.
Why are you being about this? Because astronauts
I'm
still
I'm I'm
still
I'm
at the
literally
table.
I'm leaning down and whispering it into his ear. Not like suspiciously, but just enough like hand on shoulder and whispering it. So are you going to be upfront and truthful with me or not?
I've
Can I-
told you all I know as fact.
If you're lying and that boy gets hurt, I'll burn this kingdom to the ground. And then Kiel walks out.
Astronauts and Alatar, what are you doing as all of this drama unfolds around you?
I'm gonna be still talking to the kids, probably.
Alright.
Just having a jolly good time messing
Alright.
around with them. Be like, hey, you wanna touch my wings?
The 10-year-old is entranced and never takes her eyes off of you. The 12-year-old, as things start getting more tense with different conversations, keeps like coming back to you, but also is keeping an eye on everything else that's going on as well. And Alatar, what are you doing?
Darius still at the other end of the table.
Yes.
All right, so Alatar gets up and starts walking towards Darius. He's like, "So Darius, if you needed
Yes.
to make some quick money, I heard about a way you could lawn."
my-
And then I get snapped back and I fall back flat on my back because Sunny was sleeping on my cape.
Ah.
And I follow her back, and then I kind of just like laying on the floor, like, oh, and kind of just am laying there for a minute because I hurt myself.
Darius quickly stands up and offers you a hand. Says, "Oh, that was very rough. Are you all right?"
Yes. Do you know a good cape launderer? There's dog hair all over mine.
Yes. You can leave it with us, and our servants will have it taken care of by the time you come to pick up Eltorin in the morning.
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you. And then Altar's just gonna kind of go sit back down.
All right. Unless anyone has anything else they wanted to discuss with anyone, we can skip forward to when y'all are returning to a tavern to spend the night in before setting off in the morning.
I'm good
Now
with
we
that.
Stay in the castle?
Cal has changed
Rude.
into his armor, and he just feels the need to fight something, so he's going to go look for some criminality.
Before like Cal leaves, I'm just gonna like motion to all of them. Hey, me and Aaron have something quick to do. We'll be right back. If one of you wants to join us, feel free. But
Do you need help?
I don't think so. But it'll be quick in and out. I think.
I'm gonna look
We
at
shouldn't be
Aaron
long.
and see if can I roll for insight, I guess, maybe? You see if I can tell body language wise if you guys actually want people to go with you?
You know,
Or are you
insight,
just
and I'll let them decide what the truth is.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Probably ass.
Ooh.
Okay, okay. No, I'm perceiving.
So it's like they don't mind that, like, I would say that they don't mind that, like, someone does join them, but it's like it's still gonna be like somewhat of a private matter, but also not private.
They definitely
just
seem
kind of-
nervous for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with you.
Cal wants to talk to Dev before they leave, though.
Yes.
Dev, you mind stepping over here for a second?
I'll follow.
You and I both know how tieflings are made. There's
I
something they're
happen
not
to be
telling us
familiar.
about that boy in the woods. And he said that he looked like a human when he was a boy.
Right.
But why are there no pictures of his human boy? I think that he's been a tiefling the entire time, and perhaps we should find a greater deity to ask. We could probably, if he wanted to, either reverse this or we could find out why and help him. And I promised Lord Arid, or whatever the hell his name is, I said I would burn this kingdom to the ground before I let him hurt that boy anymore. You and I know what to look for.
It might just be easier to build trust with him. We had a conversation out of dinner.
Yes, but if it happened when he was a boy, he might not remember it. It could be very traumatic.
Could be. But we had a conversation after this. I was planning on not discussing this openly until we've already left, but we won't be delivering this boy to the school his father has requested.
Good.
So
We
we
gotta make sure
can
he
look.
doesn't die either.
Of course. As if I would ever let anything hurt him.
Of course. Cal kind of like taps his hammer a little bit. I'm feeling an itch. I'm going to go. Just keep in mind what we've talked about. There's something's not adding up here.
It's not bad to look out, but either way, the boy will be taken care of.
Cool. And Cal leaves.
So then I'm back to following Mirren and Aaron.
So I think I'll go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, South. What are y'all doing? Or are y'all just waiting for the rest to get back?
I wanna sign girl's book, like a little doodle in it or something. I don't know. I don't have anything to give her, so I'll just little.
Alright. Before you left, I'll say you kind of give her a little dragon doodle in her book. But right now, y'all are back at or y'all are heading back to a tavern to spend the night before picking up the sun in the morning.
I'll read
Alatar
up on
sprints
my
back
book
to the
then.
inn because he really has to go to the bathroom.
I just your 12-foot cape bellowing behind.
No, they're cleaning my cape for me. Okay, they're cleaning it.
Oh my
There's
Mm.
dog hair all over it.
What's Hasselhoff doing?
Reading my book.
Oh,
One on chromatic dragons. When we get back, and then sleep.
Dragons.
I'll make a perception check.
You betcha, oh, buddy.
You betcha.
Oh yeah, that's a real nice perception check right there, bud. I tell you what.
You
You
are
perceiving.
trying to find some crime, and you cannot find any.
That's weirder than finding crime.
We're in a nice part of town.
It's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the rich area. Well, there's Gloomway all the way down there.
Then Cal wonders, should I make crime?
Hmm.
Moving on to Dev, Aaron, and Mirren, you arrive at the Golden Mead Inn, where Mirren, you see Rue uh, kind of standing in kind of a back alley, and he kind of waves at you.
Oh, hey, Rue. This is my friend, Asnov. Not Asnov, sorry. My friend Aaron, and this is Dev. They decided to tag along. But me and Aaron here, we're the ones that need help with our little problem.
Of course. They kind of lead you around to the back and say, I don't advertise my magical abilities, so I have to keep this a secret. You understand?
Yeah,
Understandable.
and your family. So I'll obviously pay you a bit for your services. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
He they kind of rub their hands together and say, okay, I need all of you to close your eyes just to kind of help me focus.
Visual processors just turn off.
Okay. So you all hear as they begin to chant and kind of move around.
Ooh, what?
But
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just got.
but all of you also know hear a second, a third, and then a fourth set of footsteps.
Wait, what's going on here?
Rue says, "It's nothing. Just keep your eyes closed. I need to focus."
Are my eyes closed as well for this?
Blue,
I
we
see.
cannot hear you.
Oh,
Sorry.
my bad. Hold on.
We can hear you now.
Okay.
I just didn't catch that first bit.
I was just asking if Dev is also closing their eyes, if this is related to them, or if I kind of looking around, seeing.
Rue seemed to imply that they needed you to close your eyes as well.
Okay.
But all of you hear the extra footsteps.
But Wildfire is with us, so Wildfire is not closing their eyes.
Okay.
All right, fair.
So question. With cows, how hidden are I mean, are they like back alley, whole part of the city away from me? Cal did roll pretty high. He rolled a 19.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna say y'all walked in opposite directions. So
Oh shit. Whatever. Cal wouldn't think to look.
yeah,
And we're also like near Golden Mead, which is like right outside the castle.
yeah. So you were
Mm.
probably a little bit further. Like they're at this building here. You're kind of this way.
Okay.
Aaron, you hear as Wildfire kind of tightens their talons on your shoulder and kind of gives a low kind of call that you know to mean there's trouble nearby.
So I'm going to open my eyes and like look around really quickly.
You see 3 individuals sneaking up on you all that are in dark cloaks, and they all have small daggers drawn.
What is this? Like,
Hmm.
can I like perceive them? Like I turn on.
Yeah,
my
I'm
vision
definitely gonna
flash.
shake them and like be like to like
Yeah.
try and get their attention.
And I perceive them.
Yeah, at kind of Aaron making a commotion, you both open your eyes and see these people.
What is this? Rue, what did you do?
Hey, don't forget, you guys do have that magic mirror.
Rue looks at you, Mirren, and says, You and I have a lot to catch up on, brother. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
What?
Dang.
Not the betrayal.
Dang.
Damn, not y'all just FaceTiming me immediately so I could run in and save you guys again.
Listen, we're all pretty tough.
Wait, we're ending it here? It's so early. It's only 12. Normally we go to like 1, right? 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe
I mean,
7
Sam's
a.m.?
got work early.
Yeah. Sam's
Yeah,
got
that's
a
the
new work schedule.
Sam, listen, what's your work? Let me call. I'm checking you out early.
No, I'm a substitute teacher. Can I
Yeah, I
do
have to
that?
check you out for a doctor's appointment.
When you need
My-
a substitute for your sub.
That's a thing that happens. though.
Oh, not getting called back again?
Not us getting betrayed. And by us, I mean Mirren and Aaron, and I'm just like there vibing.
Damn, Cal looking for crime. Crime happening to everyone but Cal.
Crime happening away from you.
But yeah,
Almost like,
I'll be. Yeah.
it's almost like criminals aren't going to attack a 6-foot-tall man dressed in armor with a big hammer.
What? No, I'm sure that's not.
Sure, all of this is fine.
Should have kept my noble clothes on.
Alright,
I'm
Goofus.
literally Bruce Wayneing it out here, like.
Nobody even commented on your clothes at the party either.
No.
Mm-mm.
They were kind of very plain.
I mean, he
I
did
should've-
ask the 10-year-old girl if, you looked okay.
Hmm.
I mean,
I got called a pretty princess, so
Yeah, so. Cal had to get, validation from a child.
Eh.
Of course. Wasn't gonna get it from you guys.
Me
My
making a
friends.
point of wearing the glasses that you gifted me sessions ago? Listen,
It's okay. Nobody's
we're
wearing the friendship
besties.
bracelets that I bought, so it's fine.
That's not true.
Yes, but
I'm
Dev is
wearing
gonna
mine.
look good.
Have
Dev
it
is.
in my
I'll put mine on.
That's
inventory.
it. Only
That's 'cause
Dev.
That's because I still don't trust you guys.
I think
Because
I thought I put my
I
Astronaut
facial
also-
still don't know
yeah,
anything
true.
about
Astronauts
any of
also
that.
put it on.
Yeah, I haven't taken it off.
doesn't know us. Literally, all of us have taught you how to read at least once.
Yeah.
I tried to learn to read. Nobody was around to teach me tonight, so I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, Cal had to go
I'm trying
do
to Bruce
crime.
Wayne it out here.
Sorry, we're like about to die. So
I need
I'm
to
like
get
Sorry.
really glad I went with them. Like now.
How am I gonna launder money if I can't read?
I swear to God, if Cal hears you say the word launder money one more time and he's an earshot, you have a full-on backhand coming.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe you should have mentioned laundering money, okay?
You're a
No, I'm
noble. You
interested.
should know how to launder money.
No, my family has gone. We're not as noble as we used to be.
Clearly, they didn't have
We've
enough
gotten
money
poor.
to give him a formal education.
Yeah, -1 intelligence,
Holy
dude.
Shit.
Like noble
All right,
family, but
how-
I'm like, yeah,
How much gold? I spent 100 gold.
Yeah.
that's it. feel
I
like you
now
s-
only no. I with everything I now only have 200 gold,
Oh,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
which
kinda...
is still like a small king's wealth. Like that's a lot of gold.
Yeah,
I
I
still
mean,
got
it's what we'll make after
672.
this quest.
591.
I probably shouldn't have said that. Now Ein's gonna try and pickpocket all my gold.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, if I
Just-
don't die,
no. Guys, I'm telling you. Well, shit. I don't think any of you brought the mirror, did you?
I have it in my
I do.
inventory.
Isn't it just like in our inventory?
Well, we only have 3.
I have one.
I had one as well.
that just a regular mirror.
Yeah, some of y'all would
I
not
can't
give you
remember if
mirrors
I've-
up for the enchantments.
Yeah, I remember I had an
Hey.
enchanted mirror.
Yeah,
I can't remember if I was given
enchanted
one
mine.
since I joined a
I think
session
you
or
came
two
after.
late.
Yeah, I think you came after the mirrors.
I can't
Yeah,
find
you came
both.
after the mirrors.
That's
So I know I have one. Mirren should have one, and Dev, you gave me your mirror. You trusted me.
It's true. And then you stabbed yourself in front of me. And saying that a god or something would like intervene or do something, and then it didn't happen.
Mhm.
Okay, but now I've got like a tattoo that you've been with me for how many months now, and now you see that like I didn't stop by a tattoo parlor, so I'm not crazy.
You know, it's been a few months, but
It's debatable.
Really, at the same time, only seems like a few days.
Either way, I'm like fucking platinum Power Rangering over here with the fucking tattoo. So like,
I can't live like this.
you live, laugh, love like this.
The goofies.
What? Oh, God. Never again.
Alrighty. Well, cuties, I'm going to keep on streaming for a little bit. I think I'm going to switch over to a just chatting moment myself
Okay.
and do a little chit chat. So I'm going to disconnect from here real quick.
Okay.
Sounds good.
But I love you all.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so we're going to disconnect from there and hang out here for a second. There's our camera. And be hanging out with I'm turning to the city guards. Dude. Oh my god. So fucking true. I really like today's session, y'all. I'm finally getting some Mirren and Aaron backstory that I'm really excited about. Because, listen. Dev's been trying to get the tea. For a minute. You know? Like, I was really sad that Dev wasn't able to hear Mirren and Aaron's, like, backstory. Because I left the dinner out of anger. I feel like that's one my character would be super interested in. I'm, like, super close to those two as a group. So it's just, like, a whole thing. But, we'll actually be doing some D&D next week, guys. Friend into watching you. Oh my goodness. Well, Rez, that's super sweet. That warms my heart that you would even consider my content worth mentioning to somebody. Anyway though, true, but like now I'm like there for the tea. It's happening right now. Like I'm there for the betrayal. Like I want that. Cause y'all do be kind of secretive. So we're gonna see how it goes. Is it a really long cape? Like you're just gonna make really long capes and that's gonna be like your business plan? Because but yeah, Rose, no problem. I mean, of course, VODs are always up, so if you do want to catch up on that, you have the option. Hearths and Homies has been posting our videos as well on YouTube, so you can always catch up on older stuff as well. So there's many options. Of course, though, since D&D has concluded for the night, I'm gonna put the Hearths and Homies link up again because we gotta shout out all the homies that are part of this lovely, lovely thing. But yeah, we should actually, the 26th is actually gonna be our next campaign session because we skipped the previous week, which we usually try to do our every 2-week schedule, but we should be making it up to my knowledge, unless I'm just completely lying to you, but I'm pretty sure we agreed to do 2 sessions back to back. So we'll have that for the 26th. Thank you for posting the YouTube channel on there, Salem. Perfect. But that's the Hearths and Homies YouTube. Absolutely. So go subscribe. Go check that out. And that'll be a good resource, especially because VODs don't stay up forever. That way you can actually watch and catch up with the story and things. But we always accept questions and everything like that too. Heart, welcome in. How are you? Let me switch over to just chatting. Hang out for a little bit longer here. I don't know what to title this stream now. Salem, do you want the responsibility of naming our stream here? Oh, welcome. Yeah. Today's been crazy. But yeah, so new campaign stuff soon. I know I mentioned this before too, but we are doing another one-shot. I did our last one as a DM, which was incredible. And I believe, if I remember right, we ended up we're picking the day October 17th. So you know how that stuff goes. Sometimes stuff is kind of subject to change. It happens. But as of right now, we're doing another one-shot on the 17th. So there's a lot of D&D in our future. Named Abandon the Children. No! Listen. Everything's fine. What did you ask me? It's restricted. Oh, no, you're good. I'm sure you guys are all hanging out. I was just gonna say, do you want the responsibility of coming up with a name for this just chatting stream? You don't have to. But I couldn't think of anything, and I was like, you know what? I'll give the opportunity, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No big deal. Yeah, the betrayal, y'all. Things are getting spicy. That's why I'm glad we're doing 2 back-to-back sessions, because if it ends this crazy, like, I don't want to have to wait so long. I oh no, what's happening? I immediately want to start casting some spells and shit, dude. I'm trying to get going. But I'm super excited. I will be getting back into my usual schedule this week, guys, too. I know my schedule's been so weird. Based like from vacation, and then I know I mentioned it in Discord and a few other places, but just in case I didn't say anything. Like where you know, for everybody. My brother came into town, actually. I know some of you guys who've been around a really, really long time actually remember when my brother would stream with me, which was a super fun time, and who knows, maybe I can convince him to do that. Is that title okay? Oh no, what is it? Yes, I like it, yeah. Ain't nothing crazy. Ain't nothing crazy. Yeah, my brother came out, and my brother and I are like best friends, and it was really awesome. He lives in Texas. I didn't know you had a brother. It's true. I have one sibling, and it is my brother. And we have like a 10-year gap, but we're still besties. So that's awesome. But yeah, he actually moved. He's moved around many times. So he does not live anywhere near me anymore. He came out for a wedding with his wife, and he got to see my house for the first time, and he met Somber for the first time, and my bunny, Bea, he met her, and it was just a really fun time. So I took off the last 2 streams because I was just like, I wasn't even like, I guess I didn't even factor it into my schedule for some reason. I just like didn't think about the fact that I have to stream at those points. So I took that little bit of extra time off. That way I could spend time with the fam. I don't see my brother very often anymore because of the fact that he's moved. So, the older siblings. Are you close to either one of them? I feel like it's more rare. Well, not always, but with those like bigger age gaps. But that's me, and we be hanging out. What is this? All the homies coming in, dude. Wait, hold on. Let me get a shout out for you, my dude. What is the raid where you're playing? Final Fantasy? Okay. Okay. Final Fantasy 14 online. Oh my god, I've got to play that. I have only done Final Fantasy 7. But thank you for the raid. How was your stream? We're just getting done. We just finished playing Dungeons and Dragons, so we're all just kind of chatting and enjoying a really chill night. So everyone coming in, hello, my name is Blue Cromwell. Hey, I hope all's well. Of course, no problem. Honestly, I haven't been around here for a minute. I just got back from vacation and seeing family. So by all means. I've heard like everyone who plays it is obsessed. I'm just like, for some reason, the only Final Fantasy I've ever tried is 7, and I loved it, but then I just never did anything else ever again. Especially if you get into crafting. Oh no. That sounds like a wonderful, wonderful nightmare. Well, that's good at least, Rez, as long as you can have that. Yeah, we're just going through our D&D little session here and just hanging out and relaxing and everything. So thank you for bringing the homies on in. For everyone who, you think I like Final Fantasy 15? I'll give it a shot one of these days. But again, my name is Blue Cromwell. I do a lot of variety streams. Right now we're going through every 2 weeks or so playing Dungeons and Dragons, but I do a lot of like RPGs and a lot of really dumb, stupid dating sims and just crazy chaotic content. Sometimes I do characters, sometimes I dress up as a trucker and we play truck driving simulators. So there's all that fun. Oh my goodness. I love when people call out and they're like, "Oh my god, hey, like what a small world." Even though Twitch is so big and there's so many homies. It's so fun to see when people recognize each other's names and stuff. Or I don't know. It's got big bromance vibes. I think I would. Yeah, you're probably right. I'd probably fuck with that. I don't know if I. Yeah, the truck thing was fun. Oh my god, yes, it fucking was. We had a big old community night for that truck driving simulator. And listen, it's a whole moment. I'm actually writing out. We're doing another character stream this week. I was saying we're kind of getting back into regular like schedule now that like vacation is kind of over and everything. Here, let me turn up the music a little bit. I feel like it should be like right here. I'm rating you. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. No wonder. No wonder. I always wonder these things. Like that. Speak. Listen, Name is funny as fuck. I had a good time with it, Riz. But we're doing another character very soon, y'all. I just haven't decided which one. It's actually going to be a Discord poll, and I've been like thinking I'm going to post it today. Barbie Horse Adventure. Listen, I love playing Barbie Horse Adventure. We do that one a lot. Love dressing up as a horse and just fucking playing some classic Barbie games. Love to see it. I will eventually, I think sooner rather than later, I've been like really wanting to play the Bratz games, like Bratz Rock Angels and Bratz Forever Diamonds or whatever, so there'll be a lot of nostalgic things of the same kind of vein, I guess I should say, but that'll be what we're going into very soon. Very heckin' soon. So, very much gonna happen. But, I still owe you guys a couple rewards from the subathon that we did. And I want to make sure we get one done. So hopefully we could do one this week, which is why I'm going to be putting a poll in a Discord of the next character I should play. So I know we got a couple new people in here right now. We do, again, a bunch of character streams. So I do Jeb, who's like a trucker character. I do Detective Cromwell, who's like a 1940s detective. I dress up as a horse sometimes. So there are just little moments like that. And I'm doing another character, or trying to introduce another character. I know one on the poll is definitely going to be like Dr. Cromwell. I think that'd be super funny if I played like Surgeon Simulator and we do a really bad job. I definitely want to do like a stoner character at one point and actually be like toasted on stream a little bit. I think that would be super funny. Unfortunately, I've had the idea and I don't even think anyone would like it. But I've been so obsessed with the Twilight movies that I want to be like a Twilight vampire, like, and play some dumb like vampire game. Or maybe there's even like Twilight, like shitty, like fan-made like dating sims and stuff that we could play, you know, or whatever. And I could drink wine and pretend it's blood and stuff. And I could cover myself in glitter. So a lot of things, a lot of different ideas that I'm kind of rolling through right now. But yeah, that's what I do. What I should do? What, the characters? Yeah, absolutely. Fuck it, yeah, why not? I think it's fun. You know? I love being Jeb. I show it off. When I tell people I stream, like, if I'm gonna show them, like, a clip, if they're like, oh, like, you're on Twitch? Like, what do you do on your channel? I show them, like, a clip, I think Silent clipped it, of me as Jebediah with my mustache, my Slim Jim in my pocket, my trucker hat. And I like, it's super gross. I'm like burping on stream from all the shitty beer I'm drinking. And then I say like, yee yee, and it's like a 10-second clip or something. And I'm like, this is a good representation of what I do on stream. I show off the Detective Cromwell one a little bit. There was that clip where they're talking about getting suits pressed, and I do my best impression of a transatlantic accent, and it's bad. And I say, you know, like, I don't need these suits pressed, I'm already depressed, and all that shit. So those are the two that I, like, share, you know, which is kind of funny. So a lot of the time we're playing games,